Welcome, thank you for joining me. In this video, I'm going to focus on card number 34, the fish card in the Lenormand fortune telling deck. We're going to go through each of the cards in the deck and we're going to learn how the fish card modifies those cards if it were to show up in a reading next to those cards. However, before we get started with the combinations, I am going to go over the fish card all by itself and get to know it very well. As always, in my readings, I do like to use this for my reference book. It's The Art of Lenormand Reading by Alexandra Musrick. I have a review of this book if you're interested. If you're just learning the cards, it's definitely a good resource. All right, getting started. So we are on card number 34, the fish. The playing card insert at the top, as you can see, is the King of Diamonds. The key words used for this card are money, business exchange, and transaction. Immediately, the first word that comes to my mind when I see this card in readings is I just think abundance. And it can be abundance of any kind. It can be abundance of money, abundance of love, abundance of, say, you're growing a garden, abundance, your fruits of your labors sort of thing. Any kind of abundance. So Alexander Musrick writes about this card. He says, the fish near the querent foretells successful enterprises. I always see the fish when I will be investing in some sort of project or purchase. It is a card of abundance and fertility and can reinforce the power of other positive cards in a reading. So you might think of the fish card kind of like sometimes how we think of the stars card. The stars card can magnify other cards around it, and I guess the fish card, can do that too. Kind of makes sense. Okay, the message for the fish card is to let it flow. The fish card as a person represents an entrepreneur or a generous man. So you could remember a generous man because it's got the King of Diamonds at the top of it. You have to remember that. The body is the kidney, bladder, or sperm. So that kind of makes it, well, sperm, it's easy to remember, right? Because fish swim like sperm swim. Kidney, bladder because bladder holds liquid. So that's a body part. Kidney, the kidney, if I'm not mistaken, I'm certainly not any kind of doctor or anything like that, but I think the kidney helps us filter out the toxicities in our body. Timing of this card is full moon or early in the morning. Full moon or early in the morning for timing. Not sure how I would remember that. I guess you could think of tides are being affected by the moon, right? So, to remember the full moon part. Anyway, maybe that's just something you have to commit to memory. Okay, so then the influence of this card is positive. The nuance is portrait or action. The archangel associated with the card is Raphael. Planet is Neptune. The zodiac sign is Pisces. That makes sense, right? The fish. If this card comes up in a love reading for a single person, the message is it's a spontaneous connection, or it could be a sense of deja vu. Spontaneous connection or sense of deja vu. If it comes up in a love reading for somebody who's in a relationship, the message is it's all good. The relationship you shared or share is a great one. I don't know why he put it in the past tense. He put shared in the past tense. The relationship you share is a good one. In a health reading, this would be vibrant health or advice to stop drinking. Stop drinking like a fish. In a money reading, this is to expect money to come to you. So yeah, if this came up in a money reading, I think that would be the best sign that you've got some money coming into you because it's the abundance card. In a work reading, this is successful ventures and investments. The special power of this card, the fish has the power of multiplication, kind of like the stars. The stars, like I said, I think I said earlier, the stars amplify things, cards around them. So this has the power of multiplication. Around good cards, it multiplies the positive aspect, and around bad cards, it increases the negative. So amplifies things. Okay, so there's the fish card all by itself. Let's go ahead and look at the combinations. Okay, so, oops. All right, so the first card, the rider. If you see the fish with the rider, this is financial news incoming. This could be a salesman who's getting ready to knock on your door, or this is a brand new transaction. So the writer is an announcer of news, or it's a bringer of, you know, a visitor or whatever. So new transaction, financial news, or a salesman is about to knock on your door. The fish with the clover, this is good business. This could be a lucky transaction, or this is financial luck. Good business, lucky transaction, or financial luck. Maybe you hit it big at the casino. The fish next to the ship, this is an overseas transaction. This is traveling for business, or this is a swift trip. Traveling for business. Now, swift trip. I'm not entirely sure that I would remember swift trip if I saw the fish and the ship together. But that is one of the ones that's included. So, overseas transaction, traveling for business, or swift trip. Maybe it could be many trips, because this is, you know, abundant. So maybe there's going to be many trips taken. The fish with the house. This is a home-based business, working from home. A lot of us are doing that right now. This could be a family business, or this is a real estate transaction. So, home-based business, family business, or a real estate transaction. The fish with the tree. This is financial growth. This is a business in health, a health business. Or this could represent dehydration, because the tree is the health card, right? So if you see the fish, which obviously they swim in water, and the tree, it could be that somebody is suffering from dehydration, financial growth, or a health business. The fish with the clouds. This is a confused business. Maybe this is a business that's just getting started and they haven't quite figured out what their, you know, what their ultimate goal is. So it's confused business. These are troubled transactions, or this is just uncertainty in business and uncertainty in finances. The fish card with the snake. This is an enemy within the business. Maybe this is, you know, someone who means ill, you know, has ill intent that you're working with. Maybe a shady business partner or something like that. This could be a dangerous transaction. Maybe it's too risky. This could represent a risky transaction. The fish with the coffin. This represents bankruptcy. That makes sense, right? Or this could represent closing a business down. Because of this ridiculous COVID crap. A lot of people are experiencing that, closing their businesses down, right? Because they're forced to stay home. Which I don't believe in the word forced. I've never been forced to stay home. Even though I live in Oregon, it's one of the strictest states. They can kiss my ass as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, not to get off topic, and certainly not to stir the shit, because that's not my intention here. Let's keep going. Okay, so the fish card with the coffin, closing a business, or it's a dead transaction. Transaction that just isn't going anywhere. The fish card with the bouquet. This is a beauty sales representative. So it could be somebody who works in a salon or something like that. And this also represents a good transaction. It could also represent like plentiful gifts, because the bouquet card can represent gifts. So, and since the fish card is abundance, it could just be plentiful gifts. Maybe you have like a birthday or a wedding where someone gets tons of gifts. The fish card with the scythe. This is the end of a transaction. Excuse me. End of a transaction. Or this is a business decision, because all decisions are also cutting away, because when you make a decision, you're cutting away all other possibilities that could have happened. So this could be a decision. Or this could be a cut in your finances. Maybe you got a pay cut because of the COVID crap, and they're saying, "Oh, we can't pay you," and you know, because our business is suffering, so you get a cut in your pay. End of a transaction. Fish card with the whip. This could be an argument over money. That certainly is common, isn't it? So an argument over money. This could be repetitive sales because the whip you also see a broom here, so that's a repetitive motion, right? So this could be repeated customer sort of thing, repetitive sales. Sorry about the clearing throat. It's not COVID. Okay, repetitive sales, or it could be, like I said, a repeat customer. The fish card with the birds. This is the consulting business. The birds are verbal communication, so this could be a business where you are helping people, maybe over the phone or just consulting in any way. This could be a wealthy couple if the birds are representing a pair of people, so a wealthy couple. Or this could be a business discussion. Maybe it's a business meeting, a meeting about finances, anything like that. The fish card with the child. This is a brand new transaction. This could be small sales. Just selling little things. Maybe you sell little things for a little amount of money, but you sell many. So that's still a good way to make money, right? So small sales, or this could just be a small purchase. The fish card with the fox. This is somebody who's an entrepreneur. This could represent a fraud, a business fraud, because the fox can be sneaky, right? So it could be a business fraud. Or this could just be a well-paid job. You know, the fox card by itself can represent working, kind of a side sort of job or a creative way of making money, clever way of making money. You could think of it like that because foxes are clever, right? So this could be a well-paid job, something that you do on the side that makes you good money, sort of thing. The fish with the bear. This is a big investment. Again, bear also sometimes represents business and transactions, or so this is a big investment. This could be a large purchase, or this could be a boss or some higher up in the company who's wealthy. The fish with the stars. This is many transactions. This could be multiple businesses, or this could be a transaction that's kind of like in the dream, in your dreams. It's not like realized yet, but it's something that's maybe being thought of, being dreamt of. So many transactions, multiple businesses, or dream transaction. The fish with the stork. This is financial change. The stork represents change. This could be a business relocation because the stork can also represent movement, so moving the business. Or this could be just a positive transaction, because the stork is a positive card, so this could represent positive transaction. The fish with the dog. This is a trustworthy transaction. This could be a wealthy friend, or this could just be a pet business. Maybe it's a pet grooming business, maybe it's a pet store. This could just represent a pet business of some sort. Maybe it's a dog walking business. So trustworthy transaction, be a wealthy friend, or some kind of business to do with pets. The fish card with the tower. This is a financial institution. Could be a bank. It could be the stock market. This could represent a store, because the tower can just represent a building of some sort. So it could just be a store. This could be a mall, or it could be the water company. So it could be like the fish could be the water company. You've got the fish with the garden. This is customers. The garden represents community and people, right? So this could just be your customers. This could be grouped sales. So this is maybe people working as a team in a sales business situation. Or this could be product presentation. So the garden card can represent events, gatherings, that sort of thing. Maybe it's a proposal that's being presented to a group of people in a business meeting sort of thing. So, product presentation. The fish card with the mountain. This is a blocked transaction, or some kind of financial blockage. The mountain represents burdens and blockages. things that slow you down. So this is something that's some kind of transaction that's blocked. The fish with the crossroads, this is a business decision. This could be 2 sales or 2 purchases, or maybe not. It doesn't have to be 2. It can be 2 or more. The fish card with the mice, this is a small business. This could represent a financial loss. The mice represent loss, anxiety. So it could be financial loss. Or this could, and they also represent stress. So this could be a stressful business. You know, a lot of people are feeling stress right now. So this could represent a business that's under stress. The fish card with the heart. This represents a donation, giving out of love, right? A donation. This is charity, which is the same as donation, I think, in my opinion. Or this is the love of money. So this could represent charity, donations, or the love of money. The fish in combination with the ring. This is a wealthy marriage. Maybe it's one of those situations where somebody's marrying for money. This is a business agreement because the ring represents contracts and agreements. It doesn't just represent relationships and marriage. It can be any type of agreement or contract. Well, marriage is a contract too, right? So this is a business agreement, or this just could be the purchase of a ring with the fish representing money. So this could just be the purchase of a ring. The fish with the book. This is a secret transaction. The book can represent secrets or unknown knowledge. So secret transaction. This could be an underground business sort of thing. So a business that isn't out in the open, but still doing business. Or this could be like business studies, like studying economics in school, or that sort of thing. Studying the stock market or whatever. Studying business. The fish with the letter. This is a business exchange. This could be a business correspondence. It could be tax documents. Could be an invoice of some type. It could be any kind of financial document. Maybe it's a bank statement. Maybe it's a letter of some kind of inheritance or something like that. Some kind of message having to do with money and or business. If you have the fish with the man or the woman, this is a businessman or woman, a wealthy man or woman. This could be an entrepreneur. This is somebody who's independent, somebody who is abundant. The fish with the lilies. This represents retirement. Lilies represent longevity, the older generation, that sort of thing. So this could be retirement. This could be a slow transaction because, like I said, longevity. Sometimes the lilies, are about patience. So this could be a transaction that takes a long time. This could also be establishing a business, getting a business established, putting in the time and effort to get a business started. The fish with the sun. This is a successful business or a positive transaction. Pretty straightforward. Successful business or positive transaction. The fish with the moon. This is the art industry. The moon represents creativity, right? So this could be the art industry. You actually sell your art and you make money from that. This could be a creative transaction. It's like maybe it's a trade or something. Like there's creativity going on in whatever transaction is being made. Or this is just a positive business. The moon card can represent a positive, just like the sun, positive business. The fish card with the key. This is successful sales or an important transaction. The key can represent something that's really significant or important. So this could be an important transaction or just a successful sale. The fish with the anchor. This is long-term wealth. Maybe it's been in the family for a long time. Or this is could be a secure transaction that is safe and secure. And then the last card, the fish with the cross. This is a financial burden. Maybe it's that damn school loan that just won't get paid off. Financial burden. Or this is a negative transaction, a transaction gone bad. So in this case, the cross is not going to represent something divine. It's going to represent something negative with regards to money. So negative transaction of some kind. All right, and that does it for the fish card. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. I hope it was helpful to you. As always, going through these cards like I do is always helpful to me. It helps me get to know them a little better, and I do enjoy doing these videos. If you liked this, I will be finishing up this deck. I've got only 2 more cards to go, 35 and 36, to get through the deck, and then I'll have my series all finished, and then maybe I can focus on doing something else. But anyway, if you did enjoy this video, there will be more, and check out my other ones if you like. I do appreciate it again. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.